see if it works, guys. And if not, then I don't know. We may just have to go solo today. Ow. Kruger.
Mic check, mic check.
Loud and clear.
Ah, it was a feed. Yeah, I called my brother and the wife and everything. She's not home right now. But I was like, "Can y'all hear me?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right." Just double checking, troubleshooting.
Yeah. No, it had to be my feed because even when Jacob came on, it didn't work.
I saw that, and
So,
I can hear him just as clear as I can hear you. So I was hoping it wasn't your phone. Like the feed's easier to just redo versus needing a new phone.
well, I actually switched phones. I went from that phone to this phone.
Ah,
So, I didn't want to take a chance. It just I would have rather just switch it right now. That and that phone, it was pretty hot by the time I got to it and stuff like that too. So I
gotcha,
don't know.
gotcha.
But I'm gonna turn on this other fan because it is in the 70s, and if that phone got that hot and we were only on for 30 minutes, it's probably gonna get pretty hot on this one too. So give me a second.
Gotcha.
Actually,
Welcome back, everybody. It's take two.
I found one of the coolers. So I found another cooler, and this one it seems to be working properly. But I'm gonna go ahead and test. I'm gonna turn it on, see if we all hear the vibration. Because the last time we did this, I heard a lot of the vibration, and like I couldn't use it. So if I could use this, then I don't have to turn on the other fan and stuff. So
Mm,
can y'all hear anything?
slightly. There's a when you talk, I think then you hear a little bit of a buzz. Say something.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's like yeah. When you talk, there's a little bit of a feedback. Like
Let me do this. How about now? Is it still as bad?
only whenever you speak, it makes your voice sounds a little distorted.
Like I'm talking through a
Like one of
oh,
those. Meh, meh, meh. Yeah, I am
well,
Albert the robot making weights going
yeah.
up to FTU. And now he's gone. Uh-oh.
Oh, all right. Sorry, guys. Go there.
Yep.
Mic check. Okay. So no, I can feel the phone or that vibrating. So yeah, it's definitely time to get new ones. Um, but yeah, no, it's good for right now.
Cool. So now that you can hear me, the wife and kids got to sample the the mix.
No, 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 no. By the time
Okay.
I got home and all of that, I was pretty exhausted and stuff like that. Because what ended up happening as soon as I got home, we came and unloaded. Robert, we go, dude, we got to go wash the truck. I'm like, yeah, I need some help because I got you, bro. So we spent about another hour. It was probably hour and a half detailing the truck, just making sure we got everything that we could. And we actually spent like $20 on the just the washing part. Like we did the liquid soap, then I did the brush, and then I went back to the liquid soap, and then I also had the paint thinner on there because remember how I told you I did um, the undercoating on the bottom of the truck with the boiled linen oil.
Yeah, the
Well, a
boiled
lot of
linseed
it
seed oil. Yeah.
got overspray on the paint job. So I spent
Uh,
about a good 30 to 45 minutes cleaning it as much of it. I got about 95% of it off. And so it looks 100 times better because the oil on the side, the overspray was catching a lot of dirt and debris. So it looked like my truck got dirty pretty
and
much
it
overnight
sticks
kind of
on.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but got that. And now I am, actually, I know Daniel's in there. Yeah. Let's see. But no, I will show them that probably today when I get home.
Cool.
depending on the time I get there. But what I
Yeah,
really want to do, like I said, is get more video of the team and stuff like that and put it all together. But yeah, guys, we looks like we might have another intro for the Team Hard Life YouTube channel, guys. So that's about all I can give, other than Sharkotic hooked us up big time, man. He blew us away when we got there. Me and Robert, that was totally unexpected, and I do appreciate it, bro. That was an awesome gift, man.
no problem, man. I'm glad you like it. Coming out
Oh
with
man,
some more things, so it's gonna
I
be.
want I want to keep playing it, on repeat on the
I do
radio,
the
but
same thing. Like I play other songs, and then I usually go back to like the songs I'm making now, and I'm like, at least I'm jamming to like what I like to hear.
yep, yep, it most definitely did, dude. Um, it was pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Got Dusty, so everybody's like, we want to hear it, we want to hear it. I
Soon.
mean, um, no, I think we'll make them wait.
It's up to you, man. Like I said, I made it for you. Like once everything's done, I'm gonna give it to you. It's all yours.
Yeah, do that. All right, let's see. Uber hot glass. Just trying to make sure I get all the names in here and stuff like that. And since I left the one from last time on there, I normally just have to copy and paste them. But
And
after
check that.
that, then I started erasing them. I think.
Said, oh, just play the darn thing already.
All right. Okay. What I'll do. Right before we do the drawing, I will play the song. Like right before we spin it, I'll play the song, guys. So I'm gonna make y'all wait a little bit because it's awesome. It really is pretty awesome. So yeah.
You guys don't forget I got music also now on my YouTube. So we've branched out. Like I always joke and tell people like what really is Sharkotic? Like what do you sell? I'm like right now it's like peanut butter. I just spread it and put it on everything. It's I don't sell nothing. It's just hype and we give back to our community and it's just a matter of maybe just coming up with a product one day. But I really like just doing like online stuff. So we're gonna make money with our music now. That'll be great. So Sharkotic's a music producer now. I don't know. I told the wife I was like, add one more thing to the list, the long list of things I've done already.
Roger that. Yes, sir.
But
You
that's
know,
what
and
what all life is about, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you and I, since we first met, we've evolved and grown, and just continuing expanding what we do. You know what I mean? And just bettering ourselves and trying to make a legacy for ourselves. And it's always something you guys always try always be ever expanding. Try something you have no idea if you try it how well it may work out. Just don't ever be the one that sits there and be like, I should have done it. I should have done it last year. I should have done it 2 years ago. And the time is now. Next year you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, I'm glad I did it.
yeah, yeah. That reminds me of somebody I know.
Oh, I know. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I had to listen to somebody. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I wasn't, when I first started shark fishing, I wasn't big on YouTube or nothing like that. Just posting on Facebook with family and friends, and then I got tired of even posting a lot there. Just started fishing just for fun, and yeah, just jumped on YouTube. Albert was hounding me, jump on YouTube. Everything you're doing on Facebook, just put it on YouTube. I was like, all right, fine. One of the best advice I've gotten.
That's awesome. I said, boss, I'm not. You're like me. I'm not too big on hype. You know, I can hear a lot, but until I actually see it myself, I really don't fall in line with everybody else. Um, but it definitely this was something that after talking to somebody who was actually in it and seeing uh, their productivity and their worth and all of, like, seeing it all, like he was able to prove it to me that he was actually doing it. that was huge for me. That was that was the game changer. But also too, that he told me, he goes, hey man, I'll teach you whatever you want to know about the channel, but you gotta don't waste my time. Like don't have me teach you all this and then you just stop doing it. And so when I started doing it, like I was calling him about one, two, three, four times a day. Hey, how do I do this? And how do I do this? And I was like, man, I'm sorry, but he goes, no, bro. He thought it's refreshing to know that someone is taking the advice, or wanting the help that I have to offer and stuff like that. So, and every now and then I give him a call, and it's something that I have not hit yet. And you would think that normally you get where you're at and you don't hit something new, but no, with the YouTube channel, you're always learning something new every day. And even like earlier in the last video, you were talking about, hey, when you come by, I can show you something like this. So I'm gonna take you up on it. Like, you know what I mean? If I can figure a way to make it grow and be constant growth, and in a positive way where it backs up by the feed and all of that, and the money's to come in, because obviously I want to do more. I want to be able to pay it forward a lot more, but funding is a huge. It takes money. It takes money, and if it ain't rolling in like that, then my hands are kind of tied. Got to pay bills, got to feed the family, got to pay the workers, and everything else after that. Well, then that's the cherry on top that I get to share with everybody. And so, icing and cherry, should I say icing and cherry?
There you go.
Yep, because you can
That's the
definitely still
thing.
eat cake without icing and cherry.
Yeah, you can. Now that's the thing, I tell a lot of folks I don't deal with money. I don't take donations. When we go out, we give away things and we join tournaments and we put our own personal money in. A lot of folks are like, hey, if you do start taking money, you could do so much more. You already have that platform. You've already tried and true and already given away, and like you can be a vessel now that you could funnel things in and really do even more. So yeah, in the future, things may change, but as of right now, just expanding the online presence and trying to do a lot of different things, and hopefully something hits.
Yep, no doubt. Yep. Let's see, copy this and delete that. All right, guys, we are currently at $370, guys. $370, which is great. Because remember, when we get over $500, I throw in an extra $20 ticket from the second chance winners, where the guys that didn't win the first time get a ticket drawn for the next fire drawing. But right there, we're at $370, guys.
Nice.
And
If
again, too,
somebody wants to do 50, I'll match that 50. Let's get that jumping.
ooh, that'll put us real close to the 500 at
We'll be
that
almost
point.
kissing it at that point.
Yep, that's for sure. So, yeah, we're there. We are almost there, guys. And then again, too, we have that $1,500 kicker too. If we hit that one, Sharkotic has a bonus kicker for $150 of in-store credit as well. So that is going to be a real big one, guys. That'll take it up to $1,650. So, and yes, I saw Brandon's comment. Which FTU? Yes, what we're gonna do, we're gonna deliver to the main store, and then at the main store, they're gonna split it up between both stores. So again, guys, if we, if they're doing that, and we can get sold out in a week or two, that'll just further solidify what I'm telling them. Because, like I said, I know all the gear that I'm taking is stuff that I have shipped. So it ain't just like, oh, I'm just trying to sell gear and try to do this. It's gear that y'all have been buying. I'm just trying to get it closer to y'all so to make it easier and, help them, help us grow, and then save y'all some money in the long run. So I'm looking for it.
FTU, the main one, that's the one off of Highway 45.
Both of them. It'll be both. Oh, the main one. I don't know which one's the main one. I just know it's the one that is right
Is it the
off the
one where it's
highway.
like in a corner? Okay, yeah. Well, both of them are. Is it the one that's kind of like in a corner, or is it the building itself?
It's one where it has that underpass, like you can drive under it, and
Okay,
it has
okay, yeah, yeah.
the
That's the
canopy.
one off of Highway 45. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Okay.
the one I've been going to since I first started shark fishing. Man, you're like a kid in the candy store. So much to
There-
look at.
Yep. No doubt. And I love the space it has. You can breathe in there. It ain't. I mean, they got a lot of gear, but it ain't
Yeah,
like, let me scoot by you. Let me like. they got
Exactly.
room to move. So, yep. All right, John Darnell just came in right there. That'll take us up.
Yeah.
And, yep. And 45 Fuqua.
Fuqua. Yeah. Yep.
I'm assuming that's the
That's
highway.
across the street. Yeah. So
Oh,
45 and Fuquay runs across. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one everyone will pretty much. That's the one that's been there first. The other location was, I believe, there was somewhere else. They had gotten an academy and they had converted that into FTU on like I-10, and then they moved from there closer to that giant hospital, Memorial Hermann, the real pretty, beautiful hospital. They're near there now.
yeah. Okay. Yes, hi man. I got yours. Yours is up here. Where's it at? Thought I already typed it in. I guess I didn't. Hold on. Let me backtrack because I have you. You're right under. Oops, I actually erased a few names. Hold on, real quick.
Uh-oh.
That's why I love writing it down because if I ever make that kind of mistake or the system crashes, I still got everything there. So, Sharkotic.
Yeah, I got messed up that way one time. It glitched at the end. Luckily, I was able to log back in and see everything, but I had to do a separate video, and yeah, it was a headache.
Angel Garcia. And also, too, just a reminder, guys, the video that I did this morning, the live, is still talking about the beach access. So what they've done is they voted it no today, and they're hoping everybody forgets about it and doesn't submit an email letting them, hey, we're still paying attention to what y'all are doing. Send those emails today, blow them up like we want 10,000 emails going out to them and be calling them in the morning, like bright and early, as soon as you get to work, kind of deal, letting them know, hey, we want, y'all shouldn't be voting for this kind of deal. So, um, why did I put Garcia? It's just Angel. Right there. Let me fix that real quick.
I wonder if I can make a video. Now I'm thinking about something. I wonder if I can make a video about that, make it entertaining to get the information out there, like a shark
Yeah,
with a sign, like call, email, text.
that would be real huge. That would definitely keep them like, and then put in there when they sit there and lie in the deal like that one congresswoman she did. Oh, I already talked to the judge and he said he was going to support it and he actually submitted a letter saying that he was not in support of what they were doing.
Mm, they're
So
just trying to get your votes that way, saying they're
yep,
doing the work, but not actually doing the work.
exactly. Yep,
Talk is cheap. We're watching.
we're watching exactly. All right, so Night Hunter is at the end.
That's one thing I can never agree with. God created this planet, and there's so many beautiful things that should not be taken away from us. And you can't access down pins or certain parts of Saw Padre and stuff like that unless you can drive on the beach. And it's just such a tremendous loss if we can't do that one day, like some of these other states. That's one of the greatest things about Texas. We can drive on so many of our beaches and enjoy it. And if we lose that, that's the thing. Once you lose something, it's hard to get it back. So we got to
Oh,
always keep our radar up and pay attention and make sure that we're fighting these battles, and then fight it so hard that they don't even pick up a sword and try again. Just tuck tail and go home.
Angel, actually, it was crazy. Friday, I put your reels right here, and I was about to start on them, and then a whole bunch of reels came in, so I ended up having to put them back on the counter and stuff like that. Um, I'm gonna shoot for tomorrow morning, if not tomorrow afternoon, to get on your reels because I still got to move the parts over for the way you want, and then I'll get to spooling. I also, like I said, I was held back on doing a lot of spooling because I didn't have enough braid to spool everybody up. Like there was even if I would have given y'all everything I had, it would not have been enough. So I picked up a whole bunch of braid when I went out there to Houston this weekend. So I got over 40,000 yards of hollow core in house on top of what I already had. But that, I picked up a lot of braid. So now I should have a lot of colors to get everybody pulled up the way they were wanting to. Because that was the thing, too. I didn't have all the colors, and everything I did have did not. Yeah, it was horrible, guys. I mean, it's hard, but um, I'm we're on it. We're back on the game right there. So
Nice.
copy and paste. Feels like I'm tapping away at something. Remember too, guys. Sharkotic's got a $50
Got a
bonus
50.
if
Yep.
somebody, yeah, if somebody comes in with 50 tickets or 5 tickets for $50. Sharkotic's going to match them for another 50. So come
So we
on,
get it
guys.
jumping.
Yep, that'll put us. We're at 420, so that put it at 520, and that means somebody will get a second chance pick through the second chance drawing over there. So yeah, buddy,
If I
Roger
win
that.
today, I'll have you probably hold my credit this time and do something special for somebody later on down the line with your channel. We'll see what's up. But I'll take the credit if I do win today. I know last time I said I would roll it, and I ended up watching it, and it was like Sharkotic, and then the next person. I was like thinking, it was like, should I do it? Nah, he was gonna give it away anyways. Next person.
Yeah, yeah. I was sitting there. I was like, oh, 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 oh. Yep, that does happen, bro. That was pretty tight. That was pretty awesome. So
I want to
uh,
maybe try to get to like a reel or something we can keep at your shop. I'll order the color or whatever, and they'll be there, and we'll create some sort of fun thing, and then they can come pick it up at your shop or something. I don't know.
well,
We'll come up with something.
okay, so just a heads up, guys. I know I talked about it this morning. I did talk to Abbott, and we are getting 7 orange T-Rex 80 3 speeds.
Orange is back.
7 orange is back. Pink is also back too. 7 pink 80 3 speed T-Rexes. But again, too, guys, it's first come, first serve. I cannot reserve anything unless you are fully paid. If you are making payments on those reels, and when they come in, if somebody calls before I can call you or you can call me to make full payment on it, then that person will get the reel. You know what I mean? So just giving you a heads up, guys. I'm trying to get y'all set up, and again, too, um, it's a ton of money that I'm coming out of pocket to get all these reels in to try to make sure my channel gets first dibs. I'm doing the
Y-
best I can over here, but guys, but you got to realize that's a lot, and that's only the 14 of those two colors. That doesn't include the red, the purple, the green, and blue. I want to say those are or gunmetal. I think I ordered several other colors as well, guys. So, needless to say, I'll be spending over $20,000 on Avid. So I need to collect those monies as quickly as possible because sitting on that kind of funding is it's good, but it's bad too because I want to get those reels in and out as quickly as possible so that way we can order our next batch and go from there. So um,
You
a
said there were
teal
80 wide T Rexes, orange,
80 by T-Rex 3 speeds.
3 speeds.
Three
Nice.
speeds, yes. It's the newest reel that Abbott is putting out, and it's something that I've been asking for years. It's been quite some time that I wanted one of those, and so we kept putting it out there, and the owner Harry finally called me up and he's like, "Hey, what would you think about this?" I was like, "Go ahead."
Do the lime green. Do the lime
Yeah.
green.
Well, see, that was something that I had talked to Scott at Abbott Reels years ago about, but they were saying how hard that's one of the hardest colors to produce, and it was
Hmm.
just confirmed with a bunch of other people. But again, too, maybe things have changed since now and then. Maybe I can ask them if they can make that color. But again, that's gonna be pretty tight. That's gonna be pretty tight. So,
We'll make another song.
right. Well, that's gonna be the thing too. I need to send that uh send that over to them and let them know, hey man, this is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
But also too, need to remind them, hey man, we haven't gotten any of those reels that were promised to us. But again, too, I don't have a lot of ground to stand on because we haven't been getting a lot of avid pictures or videos from our channel here to submit for those kind of giveaways and stuff like that too. Remember, guys, these pictures that y'all gonna submit to our YouTube channel are vying for spots for their catalog to come out on their Avid Reel catalog, guys. So this will be pretty something awesome. Just a heads up. Mm.
Man, I wish I had a setup where just I had just my Avids. I always have like the Accurate in the mix or the Shimano in the mix because they're all 130s, but majority like 90% is Avid. But I just needed. I should have done a good video with my rack with just Avids. I do something with the Corvette. I'm gonna put everything in the back of the Corvette with the back up and everything sticking out like it's a boat trawling. I got to do that for the shark bite in the fast lane video I got coming up. I'm probably gonna try to do that one for Friday. I got another song I'm working on too. Got a few different things coming down. I want to do at least 10 tracks and then put it all in one album. Got to come up with a name for the album. Maybe just something simple. Um, Sharkotic Volume One.
Right. Just going back to grassroots.
Right? Just something simple. Who knows? Or maybe I'll be creative. I don't know yet. We'll see what's up.
There you go. All right, guys. So oh, I got out of there. I didn't, I was like, why hasn't nobody said anything? And I could see all these comments over here. I was still in the old video. I forgot to get out of that one and move over to the new one.
I didn't see anything come in like fund wise.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
don't
I was
forget,
just saying
guys. I
the
still got
comments.
that
Like I just,
$50. Still got that $50. It's scratching my hand here.
yeah, come on, it's burning his hand, guys. Let's get him to get it over here to us. Oh, for the drawing. Don't worry.
You get up to 500, you're getting a decent reel there.
It's like I said, right now it's at, hold on.
I think you said 470,
420. We're at
420, 420.
$420. Yeah. But again, too, if that 50 gets put in by somebody and you match that 50, that put us at 520. So that means somebody will get a second chance pick for a $20 credit for the next fire drawing. And then
Nice.
two, then that's a pot over $500. So that's just awesome. Uh, Oscar wants 2 out of his fire credit.
Yep, yep.
And Daniel Garcia, yes, I got your other 20. It's already in there. Right there for Daniel Garcia. And
Man, bro,
Oscar.
sorry to hear about that head gasket, man. That sucks.
And who is that with the head gasket?
It was Jaime Sanchez Jr.
Oh, man.
Oh 07 with the head. Man, you know, the thing is, those trucks are still doing pretty well. A lot of the newer trucks now, man, with all these emission things that they have to put in, they're blowing engines left and right. I think just recently Chevy put a stop sale on everything with a 6.2 in it. That's just terrible.
But I do have to say, I am breaking my truck in a bit more. And I remember how we were talking about the miles per gallon that I was getting. Like when I left Corpus, it was only giving me like 14. When we got to your house, we were a little over 18. Well, when we left Surfside, we had 19.7. And I was like, yeah, that's what I needed just to open her up, get her on the road, get her onto some beach. I
Yeah,
did
break
do
her
a
in.
little bit of 4x4 in, but it was only like 30 seconds worth because there was not a lot of area to go 4x4 in.
You
Anyways, over
think
there. It's not like our beaches where I got miles and miles of 4x4 in to go play on. So,
Whiskey, send me an email again. Remind me. If I ever miss something, just remind me, guys. You can never bother me. I'm good.
hard
Just
life.
remind me.
I believe you have the wrong shop. We sell fishing tackle here. Yeah.
Damn, what would another hard life sell?
A
Hard
blue
life.
a blue 6-seater golf cart. I was like, uh,
I
I
don't
wish
know if I
I
want to buy. golf cart from a place called Hard Life. I don't want a hard life at my golf court cart, Like hard life, if you're out there fishing, it's a hard life.
Hey, wait,
But
wait a
I don't
minute.
want to buy a golf cart and
Wait
be
a
like,
minute.
man, it's a hard life owning a golf
Now,
cart.
now, if you think about it, though, that if it lived through our life, then it's definitely going to live through yours.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the real.
True.
Yeah. All right. All right. So Dusty just sent in another 40. And let's see.
You think the Corvette would have made it out Saturday, or was
Yeah.
still kind of soft? It looked
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
packed.
You would have been all right.
I went down Galveston Sunday. I woke up and the wife was bugging me because I put it in her head that we may go out there. So we ended up going to Galveston. And I got in the sand a little bit, and I was going down, and the truck pulls up next to me, rolls his window down. He's like, "I bet you won't." I was like, "Nah, I'm turning around right now." It was a little soft over there, but I mean, it's so easy for my car to bottom out.
Yeah. Amen. Hey, Dusty, send in one more $10 ticket, bro. That way, Sharkotic can match and they'll put us over $500 for a second chance. You already have 40. One more.
Almost there.
I'm a bad influence. My bad, guys.
Hey, the more you put in, the more chances you got.
Amen. Yes, sir. Do. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's see. Right. Seeing if he'll do it. No. Yeah, no, you would have been fine. There it is.
There it
That's
is. There we
50.
go. Let's do it.
Boom. All right, so Sharkotic another 50.
Yeah, when I got done doing what I had to do, I was just tired. I was up late Friday too. I was on the phone with one of my buddies like 4 in the morning. I didn't even realize the time until my phone was about to die, and I was like, "Hey, bro, I gotta go, man. My phone's about to die." I was like, "Oh crap! It's almost 4 in the morning."
There you go. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep both nights. So maybe 2 hours, 2.5.
Bro, it's a hard life.
It is. I know during the day I passed out a few times too during the day, just sitting there after I ate and just. But it was good because I was mostly doing that carnivore diet. All the meat they were cooking. Oh, Joe G went with another
Woo,
50.
nice.
Mm-mm-mm.
Now we're cooking.
Joe G.
Yeah,
All
man, I
right.
miss zero gravity chair with my big hat in my face and just knocking out. Whew, man. When it's not so hot, a nice breezy day, cool day on the beach. Oh my God, you sleep so well. And then you wake up to a shot of whiskey and a
But
cigar. Oh,
especially when you're right close to the water, not
yeah.
past the driving area. You got to be close to the water.
Yep.
Yep,
Man,
yep.
those I miss more of the like being on the beach more than actually like catching. I miss like rigging baits and tying knots and getting baits out and all that more than actually just catching.
Juan Johnson, what's up, boss? How you been? Yep, it's been a while. Jacob, you have a good night, brother. And sorry, I was hoping yours worked too, but it didn't work out for us. But we
Later,
are
Jacob.
at $590, guys. We're at $590. So that means we get a second chance drawer as well. But
I'll
again,
catch the
too,
replay tomorrow, Jacob, for the song.
yeah. Oh, such a tease. My bad. My bad.
It's like, screw you guys, I'm out. It's
You know,
recorded.
hey, Jacob, you still in here, boss? Only because you are you still in here? I'll play it before you go. Are you still in here?
Drum roll, drum roll. Angel came in
Angel
with 10
got
bucks.
another 10. I think he's off. Maybe I missed him.
Probably signed off. We'll see if he jumps back in.
Right. Actually, it should be 3 because Angel has like 40 on here. Okay.
No luck on the Cash App fix.
No, I haven't gotten anything back from them. All right, so
And muskie. That's gonna be a cool fish to catch one day. I've never caught a muskie.
okay, 1, 2, that's right. Okay, Angel, I owe you 1. No, that's no 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're good. All right, let's see. You're not good. Checking the fish off the list. Yep. I've heard that as well. That is, and definitely, yeah, that's one of my bucket list fish. Muskie, yeah, yeah.
A sturgeon too. Like those things look. I mean, dinosaur looking and everything. Huge. Good fight, man. One day. One day.
Oh yeah, yeah. More than likely, when I catch my first sturgeon, it'll probably be with hurting for sturgeon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right. He's been sending a lot of videos, man. I definitely got to go out there and take my gear with me, and that might have to be a road trip because I don't trust too many rods with pairing them with an avid so that way they can hold the amount of drag that I want to put on for those fish and stuff like that. So
Or even going down south into Mexico and catching one of those roosters. Those look cool, man. I had
oh
some
yeah,
buddies that were going down specifically to target rooster fish, and they were bugging me to go, but I was in college and couldn't even afford it, even if I wanted to go. But just couldn't make it happen. But one day, bro, we're gonna have some time and go catch some of these bucket list fish.
yeah. That is definitely one of them. That one, that's such a cool looking fish. And then Jaime got in there again. So let me see.
And y'all might laugh at this one too, but a peacock bass, I think they're pretty looking. Like I just want to catch one just to hold it and see it glistening in the sunlight. You know, I always see it in videos, but not in person.
Yeah, those look pretty sick. You definitely don't want to lip those.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, let's see, two. Jaime, I've got you down for
I'll be right back.
2 tickets. I'm gonna double check that though. For some reason, I think you have more, but uh, I have actually caught triple tail. Um, 1, 2. Okay, I got 2 here, so that. Uh, and actually, it was crazy because I caught the one triple tail, and it was with a whole bunch of fry, like little baby larvae, and so they were going frantic. So I put the fish back, and it swam right up to him. They got back on him again and stuff like that. I was like, I can't keep it if it was like that. My buddy's like, are you sure? It's like, nope, that's a mommy fish right there. I said, I'm gonna let her be. So I let it. At first, I thought it was a big one, like one big one, but when we I hooked up to it and got it, it was yeah, it wasn't it. So. Oh, they are in Florida too, right? Yep. Man, let's see. I'm wondering if I'll get this. All right, guys. Hey, you know what? I didn't even put a time on when we're going to end the drawing, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We're going to give 20 more minutes, guys. 20 more minutes for the fire drawing. I just realized I didn't even set a time.
Oh yeah.
Yep, might need that. So 20 minutes, guys. We're at 20 minutes for tonight's fire drawing, and we're at 600 $610, guys. So,
Sweet.
yes, sir. And again, too, guys, if we get to 1,000, well, we got a bunch of all kinds of kickers for this deal. We get to 1,000, I'm doing another second chance winner for $20 credit for the next fire drawing. We get to 1,500, Sharkotic's got a $150 credit for that one. We get to 2,000, I got another, $20 kicker for that. I mean, we just keep
Lots of
going.
kickers.
There's gonna be all kinds of bonuses along the way, guys. So definitely awesome. Yep, yep. See what I'm talking about? You can clean the mold. You can see all the slag in between them. That really annoys me because that's the whole reason of spending all that money, so I didn't have to worry about doing that. I can just spend the clip and turn and burn. So, all right. Let me get back over here. Y'all can have the drawing. I'm going fishing. All right, slime time. Come on. Yeah. Oh man, I got to do some distance casting. Oh, and also too, big shout out to Dan of the Surf Casting Association. He hooked me up with a casting reel,
Oh sweet.
and this is like one of the. He says it's got a Zeta spool in it to basically there's 1,000 feet of line on here, so that way when I start doing my casting with them, that I can actually hit those bigger distances on it, stuff like that. So yeah, that was pretty that's pretty awesome. So
Yeah, I
definitely,
saw your glow
definitely.
stick launch. Glow stick launch. Yeah, dude, that was nuts. I mean, I've seen you cast in person many times, so I was like, oh, he still got it.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, what I'm doing now, I did the glow stick on the beach this weekend. It went, phew, it was gone, and the guys to our camp to our left, they're like, "What the hell did you just throw out there?" He goes, "It went off into the horizon." And I brought it in and showed them, and I did it again, and they were like, "You mind if we record?" I'm like, "That's fine." So yeah,
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 it
it
looked
was
pretty
cool.
cool.
Mm-hmm. Alright. All right. So I'm missing fishing to Tennessee. Bucket list fish, giant blue cat, 50-inch muskie. I want to catch another baby fry northern pike.
Pike
Um,
fishing.
oh, like a baby one. He wants to catch one about the size of his hand. And we were
Ah,
just talking about that. Me and who was I talking about? I think it was John or Robert. Talking about like the little tigers, the baby tigers that I've caught. And I think the smallest one I caught was like 4.5 foot or something like that. It was a baby tiger. So
still got that brand new
dude,
smell.
that was awesome for me. I was so stoked on that little one. And then a few weeks later, a buddy of mine caught like a 3.5 footer, and I was like, "You suck."
I've never seen them that small. Never got so lucky to catch a little pup.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like you don't ever see them like less than 5 foot or less than 6 foot, and to catch that little one after we've been catching nothing but 8, 9, and 10 footers, that was pretty awesome. I that was definitely one of the ones that is most favorable catches kind of deal. So a 9 out center is a good reel for shark. You can also upgrade the drag and frame and get over 40 pounds of drag. Yep.
Had a few
So
9 outs.
real quick, when you do all of those upgrades, how much does it cost to do that to a reel like that? I've never had it done. I'm just curious because that's one of the things that years ago I wanted to upgrade my old school pins to make them 2 speed. But they were talking the parts are like $200 to $300, this and this and this, and I was like, so I was sitting there pricing that out and then comparing it to an actual 2 speed and stuff, and I was like, shoot, I might as well just buy a 2 speed, and I don't have to worry or take a chance that it's not going to work the way it's supposed to be working, and go from there. So I'm just curious, has that price difference increased or decreased to do that. So, you know.
Even had like I think back then like the Tiburon frames, you could swap out and all that. I don't know if they got a lot of stuff now these days. But who knows? Probably they still do.
Well, I remember the Tiburon kits for that, but that was
Yeah,
just to fancy them out. Like it was, I did,
basically.
you know, they were supposed to cast better and this and that. And I didn't. I personally, I liked the way they look, but I didn't like what they did to the reel. To me, it made it harder for me to control the cast on them and stuff like that. Made them super smooth and look. I mean, they were awesome looking, but again, too, I didn't. To me, I had a little bit more problems casting with them because I was so used to thumbing the spool, and you couldn't really do it once you put that Tiburon kit on and stuff like that. So yeah, so right there kind of explains why too. I mean, if you want to keep it old school like that, totally understand. You know, there's that certain uh, what do you call that?
Like a nostalgia to them.
The nostalgia. Yes, yeah, I can totally understand that. But
Yeah, I ended up selling mine. I got tired of using them. They sat for a while, and I was using, like my Avids. I even had Fenors back then, pens, different ones, and yeah, I just stopped using those.
yeah. All right, William, you have a good night,
Later, Will.
boss. We have 13 and a half minutes, 13 and a half more minutes, and we're at 600 and what was it again?
Uh,
$610, guys. We're at $610. So we are
610.
going to have the um, second chance drawing for the box of names, and then we also have. I'm going to share the video or the song that Sharkotic hooked us up with, and then yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty nice. HXW Raptor 9 and T Rex 80 for sharking right now. Roger that. Yep.
That works.
I want to so bad get me the 3 speed T Rexes. That's what I want. That's gonna be. So if y'all are thinking about early Father's Day gift and Christmas present and birthday gift for me, I wear 80 T Rex, 3 speed. I don't care what color. Don't care what color.
They said it's going to be the same orange as before, or they change it up a bit.
I have not seen it, so I cannot confirm nor deny. But I would say they're probably going to keep it the same, you know what I mean? But assumption, you know how that works out. Man.
I wonder if you use like a tumbler, like just broke them all and throw them all in a tumbler and let it tumble. Maybe it'll take off those extra tidbits.
I don't think so, boss.
Uh,
I don't, man, that's a good one. I'm kind of like thinking, I'm putting some thought into it. You know, that I know for hard objects like steel, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, it smooths off the edges and the burrs on them and stuff like that. I don't know. You know, you never know. It could. I
I
mean,
have no idea, but man, that might speed up things.
well, that's the deal too, though. Lead is so soft and malleable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna shrink down your weights a little bit if you leave them on for too long.
You're right. It may take off a
Yeah,
whole tenth of an ounce and stuff like that, and then 100 weights later, you're several pounds short. You know, so
true.
there you go. Yep. Now, don't get me wrong. I still love looking at all the old school pins and playing with them and stuff like that. I just when it comes down to fishing, I won't do it anymore. No. Especially at that one tournament we had to do mono and old school pins. And a couple hours into the tournament, I was like, I'm never doing this again. And they held the tournament. They a couple of guys, you gonna go? I was like, nope, nope. I'd rather just pass. Now, if I would have, I think if I would have did it, but I would have had braid on there, which technically there was hollow core back in the day. You know, it's just a lot of people didn't fish with it because it was so expensive
Yeah.
back in the day. It was like 3 times the regular amount of regular braid. So yeah, people wouldn't buy it, but it was there. So legitimately, it could pass for that deal. You just have to fish with an old school single speed um, reel for that. So.
Hmm.
And we got 10 minutes, guys. 10 more minutes for our fire drawing, and we're at $610, guys. $610.
610 guys. Oh
Yep.
yeah. Can't believe it's
Yeah.
Tuesday, man.
I
This
want
week is gonna
14.
go by slow.
That what?
I said it's only Tuesday. I feel like this week is gonna go by slow.
I'm so swamped, bro. If it goes by slow, that'll be a blessing for me.
So when do you think you're gonna be coming up here for that order?
I think in 2 weeks now.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I'm gonna have to get with tie line braid because I did. Okay, here's another thing, guys. If y'all have the spools from tie line braid, the bigger spools, um, we are accepting them back because we're working out a deal to uh, help them continue with them because the guy that supplied them with the spools is no longer doing it and stuff like that. So I told him I have a whole bunch of them here, and we may go back up there with a bunch of spools to help them out, and they can help us out as well too. So this will be again, whatever discounts they give us, I'm going to roll it over to the gear, and that just helps me ensure that I keep my prices as cheap as I can have them. So just a heads up on that, guys.
You think you're gonna come out with like a hard life rod in the
Yes,
near future?
yes, yes. I
Like you're a blank or a built rod?
they're going to be both blanks
Oh,
and
okay.
built rods. Yes.
Cool, cool.
But the first thing I want to do is have built rods before the blanks, and the reason for that is because that's what I want. I want to have rods in house, so when people come in, they can already buy a built rod ready to go. And granted, those mass production rods like that will still have the specs that we're wanting on them. I don't want to give out too much information, but they're going to have all the good gear on them. It ain't going to be crappy gear put onto a rod and trying to no. It's going to be well spent money, guys. Like pretty much like our 10 footers, but they're going to be a couple $100 cheaper because we're not having them custom built. When they go custom, obviously you're paying that man for his labor on it and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, that's a big investment. That is a
Oh
really
yeah.
big investment. So, especially when you have to buy 100 of them at a time. Yeah, that's
It adds up.
very fast. So, and then too, like I got to pay 50% of it up front before they'll actually get started, and then the other 50 when they are completed. But that is also anywhere from 3 to 6 month wait on that process because obviously I got to send them a sample, and then they got to send it back, and then we got to send it back to them, confirming what we want and stuff like that. So. But once that gets done, then it doesn't take very long for that to happen. So yes, we're looking at nine. We're going to start off with the 10 footers, and then we're going to work our way backwards. We're going to go with the 10 foot solid one piece rods for casting, and then after that we'll drop down to the 9 footers, and then the 8 footers and stuff like that. So they are coming,
Nice.
guys. They are coming. And also too, if I can get this done here pretty quick after the drawing, maybe I can show y'all all the braid that I got from Tightline Braid this weekend. Uh-huh. Y'all are gonna want to see that because I actually picked up some new to us colors on a couple of different sizes as well. So I found a bunch of stuff on the shelf. I was like, hey, how much for that? And hey, how much for that? And so Yeah.
I need to pop in there one day. I always said when he opened up, I was gonna pop in and check him out, but man, just if I'm in the area, I just forget about it or just choom, gone. So yeah, he ain't too far
Yeah.
from me.
Yeah. Well, I do have to say, with the car you're driving, yeah, it would be hard to get off the freeway. All right, we have 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes, and we're at a little over. We're at $610, guys. So give it, clean up a few more of these, and then I'll take it back, show you all the name wheel generator right there, and we'll go from there. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of weights off of there, guys. 3 ounce pairs right there. And then we had the mold specially built to have a one size one eyelet on it. So,
Sweet.
yep. There ain't another mold like it. Right. Well, when I had these made, there wasn't another mold like it. There's no telling if the guy is making them more for for other people and stuff like that. So. Hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I think y'all earned it for me to play the song. We went over 500. We haven't done one in a minute where we got over 500.
And I hope you guys do like it. I really do. I put
Oh,
some
that's
thought
great.
into it. I tried to do uh one thing I don't know how it slipped. I did not mention fire drawing. But YouTube's in there.
All right.
We'll
It's
get
all
you on the
right.
next one. Well, we got more to do.
Yeah, we got plenty more to negotiate on, some more songs. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I got to do the Sharkotic shark fishing. I got to come up with a name for it though. Sharkotic fishing. It's going to be more geared towards the Texas beaches and stuff like that, and certain tackle shops that maybe I'll drop in. At the same time, maybe I won't because I don't want people getting mad at me. Sometimes you try to do a lot of good and then you're the bad guy or something. So
It's funny how that works, No, and they tell you no good deed goes unpunished.
I'm
It's
trying
amazing.
to, yeah, like my goal would be trying to highlight, Texas, and it would be cool to just mention all the major tackle shops, and fishing, and just other states seeing the camaraderie and how great fishing is here, something like that. But I don't know, that may be more of a headache, who knows. But no, I do have some other stuff coming up, and then we'll mention hard life in there too in ours. um, but yeah, I got some ideas, got some different things. I want to do some motivational stuff too. So
There you go. I like the sound of that, bro. All
but yeah,
right.
tell your guys. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let me clear my hands off real quick. Get on my phone. I'll go ahead and play the song since we got about a minute and a half, so that'll give us our time limit right there, and I can keep working, and then we'll move over and get our fire drawing going. Y'all ready for this, guys? Come on, give me some thumbs up. Show some love to Sharkotic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, there you go. That's cool. Let's see, where's it at? Actually, it was in Messenger. Do, 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 do. All right, here y'all ready? Yeah, hard life, babe. Don't rain, hard life down. Hard life. Got the coast on lock. Hard life bait, got the coast on lock. Shark fishing heavy with that reel on rock. Corpus tides and them rods don't lie. Tight drag green when that big boy bite. I put reels on the rig set deep. Cortland break, got it cut like a beast. Get a loose flash, make the kings go wild. Do some right with that hard lifestyle. Out the shop with a mission, line tight, no slack. Hard life B&T, got the whole rack stacked. Albert in the back, spools tight with precision. Drop a surf knowledge like it's part of the vision. Got a tight line braid, never fold, never pray. Hook
that hard, you might lose your day. A mute custom rigs, keep the third game flick. When a bull red hits, it's a full-on trip. Shout to Port Outfitters, repping the coast. And Texas surf masters, man, they do the most. Hold me pumps in the bucket, bait staying fresh. Keep that live well jumping, no need to guess. Hard live bait, got the coast on lock. Shark fishing heavy with that reel on rock. Corpus tides and the rods don't lie. Tight drag scream when that big boy bite. That reel on the big set deep. Cortland braid got it cutting like a beast. Gator lure splash make the kings go wild. You two running with that hard lifestyle. Heard a reel singing off the pier last night, another hard life drop, yet a vid hit right. Albert on camera, breaking down the game from not work to shark rigs, nothing the same. Got that line cutter's rank snip quick in a snap. When the fight hits hard, no time to cap. Offshore syndicate in the Gulf of Fire. Cowboy up lure, set the surf on wire. This ain't just fishing, this a lifestyle piece. We're the shop in the surf, bring the soul in the beast. Hard life ain't just a brand, it's a movement strong. And now the captain steady leading it long. From the docks to the sand, from the pit to the land. Hard life steady ripping with a rod in hand. Sponsors got the back and the fans got the screen. It's more than just fishing, it's the Corpus. Hard life ain't got the coast on lock. Shark fishing heavy with that reel on rock. Corpus tides and the rods don't lie. Tight drag scream when that big boy bite. Half eight reels on the rig set deep. Cortland braid got it cutting like a beast. Gator lure flash make the kings go wild. I'm running with that hard lifestyle. Line cutters, hold me, muse rigs, flex, and Texas surf masters in every direction. For that outfitters, cowboy up cry with offshore syndicate right by the side. Albert, over to the coast grind. Hard life, babe. Tackle, more than a shop. It's a family, it's a way of life. Christi, we hooked up. Produced by Sharkotic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nailed it on so many levels and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks
Yeah, what y'all
again.
think, man? What y'all think? So of course,
You-
soon you'll hear it in 1080 or 4K, so it's going to be crystal clear and everything. So hope you guys like it. Tried to do something for the first time and worked out, I guess, to my opinion, pretty good.
I would have to agree. I know Robert loved it as well. The guys on the beach, they're like, "What?" They're like, I did, like I said, I showed it to Jeff at Tightline Braid, uh, Vance with line cutters as well, um, and then Oscar uh, was also out there on the beach with us. Carl Moon heard it.
Oh,
John
nice.
Darnell and his daughter, or his, well, just John Darnell, sorry. Edgar was also out there as well too. So
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
he is pretty awesome.
Nice.
All
Yeah,
right,
and then
Henry.
tell the future sponsors, be like, hey, y'all jump in. There's going to be another song in the future. Going to add more names to the list.
Roger that. Yep. Um, who was that? Henry wants
40
40
from
20. All right. All right. I'm going to switch this over. Yes, sir. Time for the drawing time.
Nice.
I dropped the notepad. All right, Henry. I might want to put him in his own line. Oh, nope. Sorry.
Too
This does
soon.
not count, guys. So I was trying to move this over and it accidentally made me hit it. Nope. Does not count. I'm not gonna show it because I don't want something. Oh man, I got I don't want to hurt y'all's feelings,
Just
guys.
let it be. Just let it be.
Just let it be. Nope, not gonna happen. I still need to put the 40 for Henry Sinuceros, but I was moving, and I'll show you what happened. The mouse was right here, and I was trying to move it over, and when I went like that, my hand hit it, and made it do that like that.
Well, I got a random roll already.
Oh, should I show it? Should I show it? I don't know if I should show
No, don't. Yeah, just don't. Just wait till
it.
you're gonna officially roll it.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker, man. That is a heartbreaker. So, all right. Let me turn it around now. Congrats, Dusty. No, it wasn't Dusty. It wasn't Dusty. Let's see. Yeah, I had to put in Henry's 4 tickets. Too funny. Uh, let's see. All right, guys, give me some thumbs up. This is official here. I don't have any more buy-ins over here. Check my phone real quick on the Zelle. Let's see.
Last call. Last call.
Yep.
It probably was Sharkotic. It probably was. It's all good though. It's all good. It wasn't official.
Well, yeah, because all the names are like this. You know what I mean? It wasn't the shuffle mode.
Yeah.
So it went.
Yeah. So you're gonna have a cluster.
Yep. So, all right, guys. Last call. I'm gonna give it about 25 more seconds, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 23 names on there.
Wow. Nice.
We'll pull it 23 times and 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. Shuffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Is that how much I counted? Let me make sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23. Okay, 2 more. 22 and 23. All right, guys. Here we go. We're at
Drum roll. Drum roll.
$650.
Very nice. Good luck, everybody.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
He's gonna do it again. Yeah, did it again.
Oh, Daniel Garcia. God, that was
Congrats.
so good.
Congrats.
Daniel Garcia. Wow. All right, so don't stay tuned, guys. We still have second chance winners as well for $20 credit for the next fire drawing, which will be on Friday. Friday.
I think I'll be back here Friday. If you don't have a guest, let me know.
Right.
I'll be in party mode.
There you go. All right, here we go. Kind of keeping it a little bit behind me. Kind of moving all about, give it a good. Obviously, I can't pick this thing up because this thing's got a lot of tickets.
Whoa, I can see it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a grip of them.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle,
Ooh.
shuffle.
Uber
Uber,
got
Uber.
$20 for our next fire drawing, which will be next week. Nice.
Sweet. You said next week or this Friday? Very
That is
nice.
so.
You said this Friday, or you just said next
Yeah,
week?
this Friday. Yeah,
This Friday.
this
Okay,
Friday.
this Friday. Okay, cool, cool.
This Friday. Yeah. Yeah. So. And that is actually what's Friday's date? For the second, right?
Might
Yeah,
be.
it's the second. All right, there we go. Oh, Uber. I put Daniel Garcia on there.
Oh,
No. Uber got that one. All right, guys. So Daniel Garcia got the 650 on that, and then Uber got the $20 for the buy-in for next Friday, or this Friday, for this Friday. Oh, and we
nice.
have the Veterans Fishing event is this Friday, guys. Just a heads up on that. Again, more than likely, we'll be at the Causeway Pier. Just because everything on the beach right now, there's so much seaweed out there. I don't think it would behoove us anything to go and try and make a trip out onto that. But it is coming pretty soon. We are going to be fishing like that. But yeah, that was pretty awesome. So, oh
Nice.
man, now I got to get back to cleaning all these weights. But I'm gonna show you what I've done while we were doing the fire drawing in between me writing everybody's names and stuff like that too. So, but I'm
Gonna
probably gonna
show
give
all that
everybody.
lines too.
Huh?
That tight line. You gonna show those too?
Oh, you know what? Let me do that real quick. I'll go and do that. I'll do that real quick just so I can show everybody. Like I said, I do appreciate everybody's patience with me and trying to get the braid in, guys. That was my biggest holdback. But like I said, they were there. They were getting ready, stuff loaded up and stuff like that. And I walked in. I was like, "Hey, I need braid, and I need it today." And they're like, "Well, go ahead and go look at whatever you want." And so I started. It took me about an hour to finally get out of there, but I did it. So I did it for y'all, guys. I did it for y'all. All right, let's see. And like right now, I literally have no space anywhere. All my gear from the fishing trip is still down. I've got trays of weights and stuff like that right here in this cart. My other cart over there has a bunch of weights on it too for an order going out. Um,
It's a process.
it is a process, yes, sir. But I think we can do it here. Okay. I think we can. This is one of them. This is one of the spools of 130-pound tests in the chartreuse. But the sticky they had on there, I ended up losing it. But just to give you an idea of how much it is, that edge right there is the edge of the spool. And you can see how much braid is on there because you see that thickness there? It tells you how much it is. So it's about halfway filled up with braid. You see what I'm
Nice.
saying? That line there to there. So that's 130.
Do-do-do. Show.
Oh, in 200
Nice.
pound test. I saw that and I reached for it. I was like, "That's mine!" And I was just holding it. I was like, "That's mine." He goes, "You like gold?" I'm like, "Yeah!" Like, it's awesome. So I got it's supposed to be 1,250 yards of 200. So
Sweet.
yeah, so there's that. We've got 2,500 yards of 200. Because remember, I was completely cleaned out by all them 80. 3,132 yards of 130. And
Sweet.
this is
That's
part of the
fat.
deal. Like they were running out of them big old spools, so they had to do them kind of like this. 150-pound test, 3,100 yards of 200 and the chartreuse right there, or 150 right there.
Okay.
And again, too, you can see the inner spool right here, and you can see the thickness of it down here. That's a lot of line, guys.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot. And while Robert was up there, he's like, "Hey, man, I need some braid for my reels." So I picked him up some 15-pound solid. That's
Man, I
pretty.
love the colors they have, man. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they do. And then he got 10-pound in red.
That pops. Even that green. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And they got 8 in red. So that's for Robert when he gets here. Like I said, I could bring in the solid braid guys, but I don't have a big audience for them. They also did give me some stickers so I could place around there. So for the diameters and
Stickies.
stuff like that. So I got some stickers for that.
I need one
Oh,
for my fridge. I'm gonna have to pop in there just for a sticker. Oh, that's cool.
yeah, that's a cool color.
Yeah, for sure.
That one is 150-pound test. There's 185 yards to that right there. So
Reminds me of like DEADCRAB back in the day. Oh, geez, you wasn't playing. Whoa, the mother load.
that's just the top layer. That is the top layer, guys. So we got 130, 300 yards, right? 130, 281 yards. 130, 286 yards. 30-pound in 1,250 yards. 80-pound, 300 yards. 130-pound, 180 yards. 100-pound, 390 yards. Look at that color.
That's cool looking.
That is nice. Got 80-pound in red right there,
I
440
love
yards.
their red, man. That's just nice. They got good colors.
Mm-hmm. There's 130, 430 pound. Or yards, sorry.
Orange.
Pink and 130, 700 yards. 1,169 yards of 130. Let's see. 65-pound test at 1837. 65-pound, 819 yards. We got 600 yards, or I don't know. We have to double check that one, but got some more in the 100-pound test. I
That one's
like that
cool.
color. I was like, I'm taking that
Yeah.
spool. I was just grabbing everything I could get my hands on, kind of deal. I would have spent a lot more money. And no 20-pound. They are making it for me. They're gonna make it in 3 different colors. I'm gonna get it in orange, the bright chartreuse, and white. So
Nice.
yeah, I did ask for the gold in other colors as well, but they didn't have it on hand right there. 100-pound in the moss green. That was the first layer.
And wait, there's more.
There's another little stack of them right there. 150-pound in red. 150-pound in red, white, and blue. What? Yeah.
That's loud. That's cool looking.
100-pound, 150 in white. Got chartreuse in 200. 50 in red. 200 in chartreuse. More 200 in the yellow. Got 200 in yellow. 200 in pink. 150 in white. 150, 150, 150, 100-pound, and that one is 80-pound in red.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stocked up.
Yeah. That is the most, I want to say it's the most tight line braid that I've had in a minute, like in a long, long time. And that doesn't even include all the spools of tight line braid I still have over there, too. You know, but I still
Oh
got to
yeah.
get Cortland in, so yeah.
Hey, no problem, Robert. It was good to chill with you, man. Real cool people, man. You pop them back in, feel free. Uh, Albert's always good here, so
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's up, Robert? How you doing, boss? Looks like we need the 83 speeds. Yes, they okay. If you're just chiming in, the 83 speeds, the metal that was supposed to get to them last week didn't get to them until this week. It was the metal that they needed for the gearing on them, and that's what I was told as of Monday. They actually called me up. They're like, "Hey, we know we told you this, but they said that their distributor of that metal promises them that they'll get it today." That was on Monday, so give them a few days, and then I'll call them back and see how things are going. I did ask about uh, the kits to switch over a regular 2 speed to a 3 speed, and they said that the housing, the spool, spindle, and what else did they say? Hold on, real quick. Let's see. Where did I put it? Right there. They would need a new body, spool shaft assembly, new drive gear assembly, and he don't think it would be worth it. It would be cheaper to sell as used and get a new 3 speed.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I can totally understand that too, because sometimes those parts it's just cheaper to buy new than it is to try to refurbish something like that too. So, but I don't know. We'll see. I gar fishing, but nothing yet. I am at Hernandez River boat ramp. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Roger that. Well,
Them
you
car
missed out on
nuggets sound good.
the. It went up for $650, and then so Uber got a $20 bonus for this Friday's fire, and Daniel Garcia won the main pot at $650. So yeah, but I've just got the warning on the phone over here. This one wasn't fully charged when I started the video, but again, too, like I wasn't intending to use this one for the main video because the other one was at 100%. So, but I am gonna have to end the video, guys, so that way it doesn't just cut off because I like to see how many views we got prior to it ending and stuff like that. But again, Friday is the Fishing with Veterans fishing trip at Causeway Pier. Like I said, we
Nice,
have crab,
nice.
we have shrimp. I'm gonna be setting up to have mullet as well and the new fish bites on hand.
Oh, the whole
Um,
buffet and
oh
dessert.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do it all, guys. So again, we'll be out there, and if all else, if the fishing is sucking, then what I want to do is actually have like a little casting class. So if y'all want to learn how to cast and you're a veteran or first responder or with your family, come on out and join us. I will be putting on that event so that way y'all can come out and come fishing with us and to also learn casting techniques, knot tying. If any of my team guys and uh, prospects are available on Friday, please come on out, give us a hand. Like I said, guys, it's going to be there. We'll be on Causeway Pier. It'll be in the morning. Normally, it's after I drop off the kids. So, showtime, I would say, would be 9 o'clock because what I got to do is still come, drop them off, come to the shop, load up the gear, and then head out there. So, we will have water, we'll have bait, we'll have tackle. But the main thing is if you want your food and stuff like that, obviously bring stuff. Last time they did provide tacos, but I haven't had a chance to talk to anybody because I've been so swamped with my own stuff over here trying to get this all ready for the trips that we have going out and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. I'm
That's gonna be
excited.
cool. I wish
Mhm.
I lived down south so I can hit so many of these events. Uh,
Yeah. Well,
but yeah,
we're gonna be, like I said, once we get bigger and get more people involved and we want to start traveling with them, like, hey, we're gonna be over here in this city to go fishing with vets from that area, and first responders and stuff like that too. I know a lot of it, they're concentrating in the areas around here, Ramses Pass, Rockport, Portland, Corpus, um, because they say a lot of the bigger cities already have a lot of stuff for vets to do out there and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
I know we that's not how we work. We're going to be trying to do everything and get everywhere we can with all vets because we'd rather keep them out, exploring Mother Nature and it's not always just fishing. They're going to be kayaking. There's going to be all kinds of other things that he has going. They're doing windsurfing this weekend too, Friday and Saturday. So if you can't make one event, there's still a second one on Saturday as well. But it's Friday and Saturday with them. But I'm going to be doing, like I said, um, casting knowledge, not tying, and stuff like that. And if you ever wanted to try to get your hands on an Abbott to cast them and before you actually buy, I will be having my Abbots with me and stuff like that so you can test them out. So
that's cool.
look forward to see you all there. Sharkotic, thank you
Yes.
very much, boss. Yeah, it was a good time chilling with you at the crib and getting ready for the fishing deal and stuff like that. And awesome jam, bro. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
man, glad you love it. Oh, and then speaking of the jam, you guys do me a huge favor. You can go to my Sharkotic YouTube if you have some time. That'll be really great. Trying to get this music thing popping, so comments and shares and all that, subscriptions. If you guys aren't subscribed already, all that helps. So yeah, let's help get this music stuff jumping. You guys check us out.
I'm gonna play it one more time because I know a lot of guys just got on the video. So here's Sharkotic is this is the song that Sharkotic hooked us up with, guys. So big shout out, bro.
Yeah, hard life, babe. Don't mind hard lifestyle. Hard life, babe. Got the coast on lock. Hard life, babe. Got the coast on lock. Sharp fishing heavy with that reel on rock. Corpus ties and them rods don't lie. Tight drag scream when that big boy bite. I've been real on the rig set deep. Cortland braid got it cutting like a beast. Gator loose flash, make the kings go wild. Running with that hard lifestyle. Out the shop with a mission, line tight, no slack. Hard life BNC, got the whole rack stacked. Albert in the back, spools tight with precision. Drop a surf knowledge like it's part of the vision. Got the tight line braid, never fold, never fray. Hooks dead hard, you might lose your day. Amuse custom rigs, keep the surf game slick. When a bull red hits, it's a full-on trip. Shout to Florida outfitters repping the coast. And text the surf masters, man, they do the most. Only pumps in the bucket, bait staying fresh. Keep that live well jumping, no need to get. Hard life, they got the coast on lock. Shark fishing heavy with that reel on rock. Corpus ties and the rods don't lie. Tight drag scream when that big boy bite. Have it reels on the rig set deep. Cortland braid got it cutting like a beast. Gator lures flash make the kings go wild. YouTube running with that hard lifestyle. Heard a real singing off the pier last night. Another hard life drop, yet a vid hit right. Albert on camera, breaking down the game from not work to shark rigs, nothing the same. Got that line cutter's rank sniff quick in the snap. When the fight hits hard, no time to cap. Offshore syndicate in the Gulf of fire. Cowboy up the lure, set the surf on wire. This ain't just fishing, this a lifestyle piece. We're the shop in the surf, bring the soul in the beast. Hard life ain't just a brand, it's a movement strong. Albert, the captain, steady leading it long. From the docks to the sand, from the vid to the land. Hard life, steady ripping with a rod in hand. Sponsors got the back and the fans got the screen. It's more than just fishing, it's a core business. Hard life, they got the coast on lock. Shark fishing heavy with their reel on rock. Corpus ties and the rods don't lie. Tight drag scream when that big boy bite. Have eight reels on the rig set deep. Cortland braid got it cutting like a beast. Gator lure flash make the kings go wild. Running with that hard lifestyle. Line cutters, hold me, amuse, rigs, flex, and Texas surf masters in every direction. Ported outfitters, cowboy up pride with the offshore syndicate right by the side. Albert, the heart of the coast grind. Hard life, babe. Tackle, more than a job. It's a family, it's a way of life. Corpus Christi, we hooked up. Produced by Sharkotic.
Yeah, I can't wait to put the video together, man. Dude, I'm gonna get off the phone. I'll be jamming that one and the other two songs I got right now.
Does that
So,
again?
but
Where can they go to show their support of the songs and stuff like that with you?
Right now I got it. One song is up. It's the podcast flex. The shark bite in the fast lane will come probably Friday. And then when there's yours, I'm working on another one right now. It's a little bit more motivational, like chasing money and stuff like that, and working. But yeah, that one may be for next week. But I'm gonna try to get the Corvette song out this by Friday at least. Friday will be good. This way I can sit back and relax and play it over and over. Because dude, on the way home, I'm playing your song. I'm playing the other two that I got on mine, and then I'll switch over to like songs I listen to typically, and then I'll be like, you know what, I'm going back. I'm going back. And even the wife loves them. Like, I'm like, when do you want to play? She's like, play some of your songs. I'm like, all right, cool. So I mean, to me, it's jamming, and I try to put a lot of bass in it. So if you have good speakers, it has that good boom, and put a lot of instruments in it to keep it more interesting. So I got one I'm working on. I'm putting a little bit more heavy on the violin on the intro and stuff like that, trying to get that violin popping a little bit more on that particular song. Just keeping it different. Like I said, try to get at least 10 tracks and put it all out on the album, get it on Spotify and iTunes and stuff like that. And it's all like fishing songs, podcast stuff that we do here that's still geared towards fishing and motivational stuff. So hopefully
So
it
that
catches on. It's pretty good.
is it going to be here on the YouTube channel? Is what I mean, or to
Yeah, yeah.
go?
Yeah, right now it's going to be on the YouTube channel. Later on, I'll let you guys know when it's on like iTunes and Spotify and different places for download. But yeah, for now, it'll be on my YouTube page as a video. And I'll make a little subfolder in YouTube, just music. So you could click music, and it's just this way. If you're driving in your car, you could click music and just hit the first one and just let all of it play. But at least get like 20 to 30 minutes of music. So if you're going out fishing, get you motivated to get out there and catch a big one.
Yeah, that's what I
And it's
want to
pretty
do.
cool because yeah, you're jamming out, right? And then like they're mentioning Avid Reels and all these different braid companies and tackle companies too. And it's like, hey, I got some of that. I'm about to use it.
Gonna go put it to work.
Exactly.
Awesome. All right, guys. You all have a good night. Again,
Yes.
Sharkotic, thank you very much, brother.
Later,
That
bro.
is damn.
I
So,
see you guys.
y'all have
Enjoy.
a good one.
Later.
Later.